Uh-oh, I lost all of you. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Did I lose another? Did I have another one going? This is terrible. Are we back? I hope we found it. I'm gonna go look here. This is so bad. I think I had a bad connection and then I lost everyone. So it's no good. Hold on a second. Okay, we're back. Oh, good. We're connected now, D. Albert. Like, I don't know what happened there. Like, I totally screwed up. So I should should I erase that one? This is so bad. I am so scuffed. That's just the way it goes. I should put a. We're back up. Okay, good. Damn, I'm so dumb. Did it find did it send a new one up there? So stupid. Jay Siemens is here. Oh man, Jay, you wouldn't believe it. Jimmy, I just put a live chat up and I had no connection, so I refreshed the page and the whole thing went away. It's so common with me. Jay, like I'm actually getting worse at live chat. Jimmy's in the house. And it's so terrible. But you know what? Cheers to you. Kampai. And we're just doing a little test run. I guess. Not even surprised. Buddy with the check marks here. How do you like my room, Jimmy? Oh man, we lost the people. I hope they find their way over. Jimmy, tell them over there, like on the other live chat that's like kind of dead. Maybe just put a message there going, Terrell screwed up. I'm not gonna even bother. Jimmy, how did you start fishing? Let's talk about how you started fishing, Jimbo. Are you there? Don't make me refresh this page. This is so bad. Looks cleaner than my room. Oh, really? Or me? And look at this hat. There's fluff all over it. Carp and bullheads in the backyard pond. Yeah. Have you ever eaten a bullhead, Jimmy? I have. I've eaten them in a Vietnamese stone bowl. Unbelievable. Oh, that's how you started fishing. Okay. In the Who took you fishing, Jimmy? Jay Siemens in this house. Unreal. What's going on, Chris? This is a day one, Jim. This guy's more loyal to me than you are, Jay. Chris is always there. Remember to hit that thumbs up, guys. Yeah, do that. I don't know what that does, but I think it does something. I like the yellow thumb too. It's very Asian friendly. Cheers to that. Kampai. That's how you say cheers in Japanese. For all y'all don't know, I'm actually half Japanese, half Irish. If you were talking about bloodlines, but I was born in Canada. My dad sounds like he got off the boat yesterday, has a severe accent. He's living in Japan as we speak. Bullheads are fun to catch. Yeah, they're actually my nightmare. I'm terrified of bullheads. If anyone, I don't like touching them. They're little spine. Like I don't mind big catfish because those spines are like not so bad. You can get them behind the ears and you can kind of hold them. Thanks, John James. Goat. I smell like a goat too, by the way. This shirt, it's like neoprene or something. It's so warm, but boy, it should come with deodorant in these pockets. Neoprene or that kind of dry stuff. It makes you stink like a whopper with trees and extra pickles and onions. If you know what I mean, Billie Jean. Two accents mixed in one. That's like gyrish. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, that's why like Jay and all these guys, they never understand what I'm saying because my English is slurred. It's almost like I learned how to speak Jinglish from my dad at a young age, but now I got these teeth. Oh, excuse me. I got what do they call these? Invisalign now. So maybe my teeth's more straight that I'll be able to speak and enunciate words more clearly. Yes, KB, Jimmy is in the house. Can you believe it, Mr. Checkmark? Peric's been on here more than Jimmy. Has he? I love you too, Jay. But he has a lot of kids. Jay suggesting I do some big scale vids, like move on to a lake and just like live as an ice camper, grow a beard, and let my family be on their own. No, he doesn't really say that, but he says I gotta think big in the new year. Any New Year's resolutions or goals that you guys have for the new year? I'd love to hear that. Yeah, Albert, Happy New Year. Anytime anyone says that, I'm gonna cheers my little ginger ale here tonight. You know, come pie, why not? I didn't do anything last night, so why can't I have a couple cheers? I sat home editing video. I was talking back and forth with Andrew Walker, and he needed this clip, I needed that clip, and we kind of collabed on a little bit on our first ice outing. We'll put that little bit of video up a little later. We'll do like our instant premiere kind of thing. Quentin Alleri. Quentin Alleri, have we had you yet? You might be a newcomer. Happy New Year. Okay, I think this guy just wants me to have a little shot of my ginger ale here. This is for you, Quentin. This is for you. Happy New Year. Kampai. I hope you're kampaiing at home. Um, there. I wish we could have like a room where it's like we had like a little party and we could all just talk back and forth. You know what I mean? Is there a way? Like I'm just so primitive this way. You know what I mean? And like even with like camera stuff and VCR crap, as I call it, as you know, like I don't like that stuff. I want to feel nature. Look at the water. Look at the weeds. Aaron Bale, what's going on, buddy? You're the man, never change. Yeah, always the same old G. When the kids get older, I'm coming out for them. Huge false. Oh, I'd love to have you, Aaron. Be amazing. Um, yeah, you know what? I'm really been thinking too and pondering in my own mind about my kids' age, and they're like 14 now. I can't believe it. And my son has a big hockey tournament in Michigan. It's the Silver Stick, and that's a lot of time. And if I go out in the ice, like ice camping or something, I'm gonna miss uh, that whole experience. I've been warned not to miss that whole experience. So yeah, uh, in a few years, I think I'm gonna have a lot of like 2 years. I'm gonna have a lot of time to like maybe even focus more seriously on just video. Hopefully, that's the goal to be able to like kind of build a nice chunky channel where it's like in 2 years I'm just gonna go all in. I'm gonna be like the oldest fisherman on YouTube, the most successful oldest guy on YouTube. That's my goal. Fishing, drilling holes at 81. You know what I mean? Jamie Berry, you know what I screwed up, Jamie Berry? Happy New Year's. Like, oh man, here we go. Every time I hear that word, it's going to be a kampai. Jimmy's beer batter. Mm. Cheers. Jamie Berry, thanks for always coming in. You're definitely a day one. Look at this. We got some people coming in. Like, I think I promoted like this live chat on like Twitter to so many people and all this, and it's gone to the wrong link. So, guess what, guys? Did I do it on purpose? I don't know, but it seems like we're gonna always have the same day ones always coming back in. Jigger, oh, happy New Year! I didn't see that, man. Jigger, he's a day one man, all the way from Quebec. My friend, hey, Felipe Lopez, I think he might be somewhere. He's struggling on the Brook Trail right now. Anyone else struggling on the Brook Trail? Ah, Kampai. Ah, love you, man. I love you too, man. Alexis Ardelano, after this many drinks, not even Invisalign is going to help your pronunciation. Yeah, love that one. Heart, 100. Heart. And party time all the way, Wayne. I like that. Honestly, how I feel with my kids, I'd rather be there to watch them grow up a little moments. Yeah, versus working 24/7. So like I think Jay's in the stage where he's really blowing up, and then his kid's very young. But there's going to be an age where like his son is like so involved, it's going to get harder. But he at least his channel's going to be so big that I think he'll be retired by the time his kid. Like I'm going to be working till I'm 91. Kampai, what's going on, Carlo? Happy New Year, Tim. Tim Dog, did you already say that? Happy New Year? Or am I drinking for no reason? Or does it matter how many times you say it? I'm gonna have to get another case. What's going on, Carlo? How did you start fishing, Carlo? I want to hear for a little bit from you guys too, man. Not just me all the time, man. Because you guys are day ones. Yeah, any of these stories. I like to hear fishing stories. Yeah, kids growing up fast. Work for you, spend time more with them. Gotta find balance. It's hard. It's always so hard, Jamie. My son is like Donnie is one of his coaches. Guy Donnie, his nephew is Trevor Daly. He played for Pittsburgh Penguins. It's one of my son's coaches. So he said he even called me. He said you better come to Michigan. You better not go fishing and do this and that. And then at the same time, Jay's telling me, you gotta do something big and go sleep on the ice and do some ice camping bids and do some epic bids. You know what I mean? So it's that catch 22 is finding that balance, and that's the real talk, the journey, right? And but I do want to do both. If you want to get back, I gotta go camp on some ice. I think it'd be fun anyway. Cut out the ice. Do you see Jay's new video? That thumbnail with the clear water thing is unbelievable. Aerial ambitions. Terrell, happy New Year. Say hi to the kiddos. Dominic, Dustins, and Sydney. Yo, enough respect. XOXO. Um, 80, 81, and 91. Yeah, exactly. I'm going up. I'm still. The more I think about it, Albert D. Albert, it's like seems like I'll never be able to stop. But do I really want to stop? I don't think so. Like, you know, I'm just gonna be in that fish life for as long as I live. As long as I'm alive, I'm gonna live slimy, but in fish slime. Pure part. Uh, and nobody. Oh yeah, there we go. I was waiting for that, Nate Spades. Nate Spades. I checked out your channel today. This guy is Nate Spades. Cat. Go check his channel. I think it's a newer channel. Aaron put up a post for one of these hilarious like tilapia burger things, so I checked him out. I'm like, oh, Nate Spades. He comes on our channel. He catches monster pike, bro. Monster pike. You know what I mean? Kampai. Thank you for coming in because I wanted to have another shot, but no one was saying Happy New Year. That's for you, Nate Spades. This guy catches monster pike. They're crazy. What's your biggest pike, Nate Spades? What is your biggest pike? I would love to hear that. Quentin. So how do you like the ball sonar? I love it. It's been good. Like we only tried this. Okay, so I got a video. We actually tested this out in like 8.5 feet of water with Cast and Conquer. He has another channel on here, and real nice guy, fishing guide. And we tried it in shallow water. It was really good. It was unbelievable for what it is, and like for sure, like when you have obviously live scope off to the side, we use both. We had live scope off to the side, and you could see fish coming in from the sides, and you can never see them with this regular 2D sonar, as you know, obviously. So that's the disadvantage. But sometimes I feel like, and even Andrew was saying he sees them come in, and with the triple beam, it's like a few different transducers composed in the one with live scope. So he feels like sometimes all that stuff going in there can make them kind of skittish. So like something more low key like this could be advantageous. I think the advantages to this is really just how small it is, and it works really well. The flasher mode works really well. And what's kind of good is you could have live scope in your main hunt or something, and then if you wanted to poke around and travel out there and check some little holes and just drop down, the fish have moved over here a little bit, or or have the live scope on forward mode and see them over there and drop down and try to find them over there without having to move everything. You know what I mean? While people are in the hut, 3 guys on the live scope, if you know what I mean. So yeah, or you can put this on your flags. So you have like a minnow down there for pike fishing, a tip up. You have a big herring, tulipy, mackerel, whatever, and then you can see a pike coming or not. Hours have gone by on that hole, and you can see there's no activity. Maybe it's time to move that flag somewhere else. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of advantages. Like I'm never gonna say one thing's better than another. Like obviously the graph and sonar of like live scopes impeccable. It's unbelievable. You can see the fish behavior and all that. But there's times, there's times for everything, and it's expensive. It's very expensive. So I like user friendly and simple. I need the name. I named the Raver swim baits. Oh yeah, I want my royalties with 12 packs and sponsorship. Let's get scuffed up. Raver swim bait. The Raver. So is it kind of useless in thick ice? I don't know. I've only used it on thin ice, so time will tell. Quentin, have you used it on the thick ice? So I've used it on thin ice. One thing which is helpful, and I read the manual actually for once. This should be in the center of the hole, floating in the center of the hole, so that the cone has like an even distribution. So I don't know. You're gonna see the vid tonight. We used it, and it worked really well. I was really amazed with how well the flasher mode was like so responsive and quick. And I like just like you can put it in your pocket and go. So I don't know. Plus and minuses though, always. Happy New Yo, Happy New Year, fish more and last year and film it all. Yes, let's do it. Anyone else anyone else what's your plans for the new year? Like any resolutions, fishing wise, life wise? Love to hear it. Feel like it should be good at least up to 24 inches if you're drilling in an 8-inch hole. Yeah, yeah, like maybe that's why. Like that's a good point, Jamie, because the cone, right, is like this, and this is floating. So that cone, maybe the bigger the hole you drill, I think we're using like an 8-inch hole. We might add a 10. I'll find out from. So that could definitely play a role, and also the cone size. You can have a 7 degree. There's two cone sizes: 7 degree or 20 degree. So wider or narrower. So maybe when you're in an ice hole, you want to go narrower to get down there. Go fishing with Cameron. Yes, Paul, we're going on Wednesday, which is cool. Uh, First muskie through the ice with Andrew. Yeah, this is that muskie fishing. It's the last year that you could actually go muskie fishing uh, uh, eh, on the Ottawa River on the French side now. This is the last year you're going to be able to do it. So it's definitely something I've been trying to do. I got to go do it. But I think in March, I think AP was going to go in March sometime. I don't know. It'd be sick if I could make it. But I remember having to do some. Certain guys ruined it. Oh yeah, the muskie fishing, so they shut it down. Was it because of the YouTube vids, or was it because of I don't know, or is it the era? You can blame YouTube all you want. It's just the nature of the beast. It's like like I didn't even want to do YouTube vids for so long, just based on like fishing spots and this and that, and it's like man, it's just inevitable. So it is what it is. It's the era we live in. It's the multimedia era. Everybody has a phone and a camera in their pocket. So it's just, you know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. You got to move to the North Pole if you want a spot to yourself these days. You know what I mean? So cheers to myself. It's too bad that I timed out that other live chat. Um, I think we're gonna have some. Look like we got a good amount of people. But anyway, I can't even focus most of the time. Late but here. What's going on, Jesse? Is it my fault? Did you find the live chat? Like, 'cause I screwed up the link completely, and maybe people will figure it out that I screwed it up, and then we put it back up. Late but here. Happy New Year. Kampai. Getting red in the face. Just got the heads up now. Oh, but did you see? Oh, did you see like the old link, or was it just like okay, you just got the new one? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. But I just put up a link to like everyone out there, and it's like, oh man, all this effort down the drain on one. Um, I think I had a bad connection or something. It was like choppy, so I refreshed it. I don't know why, and then it just went blank. And it's like you can't go back once you refresh the page; it just shuts it down, and that's that. It's terrible. Just apple juice, Albert. This is real life. This is real life, Clayton. Clayton Schick. Oh man, it's like celebrity night. We just had Jimmy on here, Clay. Did Jimmy tell you to come here? Hey, Clayton, on your channel, you gotta say cheers in Japanese. This is for Clayton. He drinks out of like a different type of glass. We drink. This is Japanese style. Kampai. This is for you, Clayton Schick. I hope you're doing a kampai at your place for me. So cheers to you, brother. Yeah, I shut down my last live chat and then it screwed up. So I don't know why it does that, Clay, but it did. It did and it done. Ah, kampai. Happy New Year's. I am the vice chair at the local hatchery of the fish group. New interest in fishing, awesome, but I think a lot of people are missing out and giving back, pricing good cup. That's good. Cheers. Yes, Clayton. That's how he says it. Sake cup. Sake. It's not sake. This is just ginger ale. This red face is just makeup. Happy New Year, RDB. Let's get out fishing, brother. I miss you. Long time. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, your neon green colored swim bait. Yep. You named that one? Raver? Really? They didn't send it to you? Happy New Year, RDB. I forgot. Every time you say that, bang. I hope you guys are having a little kampai at home. It is New Year's. Lots to celebrate. A fresh start. Even though I didn't bathe in a couple days. Ah, I can't believe you came all the way to the States and didn't hook up with you guys. Yeah, I don't know. It was just so random. I went to like the ice fishing show in Minneapolis. AP called me last minute and I just went to the ice fishing show with them. Then we're like, okay, let's go do stuff. And like we went on a roll, if you know what I'm saying. It was just like whatever. So random, so fun. Just chilling AP is just so fun, man. That's all I know. Like Yeah, yeah, let's do it. Let's play this music. Let's go here. Yeah, let's go do that. Great idea. What does this sound like? Like our plans were changing from minute to minute. It was nuts, and we were okay with that. So so fun. At work, sitting in the office, wish I could have had some sake. Yeah. Happy New Year. I'll drink to that on your behalf. Clayton, how do you make it through? Like Clayton Schick, when you have like 6,000 people on your live chat or whatever, is there like a button that they press? You must be hammered. You must get hammered, eh? Like I just have like little apple juice, fermented apple juice. Cheers to that. You know what I mean? Come pie, Clayton Schick. Have you ever checked Clayton's channel out? It's phenomenal. Just like so much work and effort go into these guys' videos. But I dare you, Clayton, have twins. Oh man. You'd be like, yeah, now I know why Taro's videos are scuffed up. You were a little tipsy last night? Yeah, but you're a polar bear. You can handle it. He's got that weight, man. He just can break it down, man. I eat, the trick. One thing is like, if you're going out drinking, like, if you eat like all you can eat sushi, that rice absorbs a ton, man. You can like drink with the heavyweights, man. I'm telling you. Apple pie moonshine. Jamie Berry, like, I'm such a lightweight. I'm not the clubber I once was. I used to go to clubs, boom, boom, boom. And then I always be drinking on those clubs and you have a routine and a habit of it, no problem. And now it's like, I drink this old apple juice and I'm like, woo, beer batter Jimmy's. You know what I mean? You're a little tipsy last night. What were you drinking? Whiskey and listening to country? Like when I listen to a lot of country with AP when we're fishing on the road, American hunting style and all doing this stuff. And I was listening to hunting. And man, all that country music, they talk about whiskey, chicks, and sunsets. I think, yeah, like that's about, and some fishing on the side. It's almost hip hop. Like hip hop talks about drinking, chicks, and marijuana. I think they throw more marijuana in their lyrics, than the country guys. Apple pie moonshine and fireball. Apple pie moonshine. Is this the thing that I need to try? Apple, isn't it? I think if I drank apple pie moonshine, I'd go blind. No, it's the rice and the raw protein. Yeah, is that what does it, Brandon? It just absorbs it. It's like, man, I ate all you can eat sushi. Then I barely made it with all the boys. At last call, we like filled the counter with drinks, and we are just drinking one after another just before last call. I'm like, we didn't even get buzzed. Like we couldn't even get touched. So yeah, if you want to bang with the best of them, go to all you can eat sushi before you go drinking. You will survive and you will drink everyone under the table and you won't even be buzzed. I don't think even apple pie moonshine could battle all you can eat sushi. Oh boy, D. Albert, it is a night. Any goals, fishing goals for any of you? Clayton, what's your goals for 2024? 100K subs. He's at 90. If you haven't subbed to the channel, already do it. He's at 97,000 subs and counting, and he hasn't quite budged that 100. I bet you it's like, oh, I want to get to that 100. So it's definitely a 2024 goal of Clayton's maybe, and he's for sure going to get there. He's on a mega, mega roll. His videos are outstanding. I love his underwater stuff. The stuff he captures is definitely inspiring content wise that way. He's in some clear lakes and he's got these pike and you see their behavior and the way they lurk and he talks about what he's seeing in the moment. It's just crazy. And like, yeah, catching them's one thing, okay, but like capturing them that way and in their behavior, the way, like capturing that fish behavior the way you do, Clayton, is really, really difficult to do. Like catching them is already hard enough, and then to capture them that way is even harder. It's like when you capture good fishing footage a certain way, it's like when you catch a big fish, it's almost not the same once you start YouTubing because you didn't get it on film the right way. You catch a big fish, it's cool now, but then you're like, oh, I screwed up the filming. I didn't look right. I missed the strike, and it's like, oh. But when you capture the whole thing, sometimes like a medium fish could be better than a big fish, depending on the way you capture it. Am I correct? Would you feel that way, Clayton, on that? The way you capture a fish on film is sometimes like better than a bigger fish, or is the big fish always better than that really good fish captured the right way? obviously the biggest one captured the right way is the best, right? Um, so many memories. My son watched some of your guys' videos and wanted to get into it. Thank you for all your hard work. Yeah, it's so hard. It's definitely passion. Like I don't know. Like I always go, why am I still doing this? Like my channel's like so hovery and just like okay, whatever. But I just keep doing it for some reason. Like I enjoy it. I think yeah, like I said, like another like I'm still gonna try to go harder this year, and I'm getting some new ideas and stuff. Uh, hey, what do you think about Clayton? Clayton, do you want to be on the journey, bro? Want to be on an episode of the journey? But we got to hang out for like 3 days to get to know you. Like, I need to know the polar bear. I think interviewing people at the start, like, it's good to spend time and get to know them, and then like you could tell that other side. Like, AP's sometimes like seen as a villain or like some kind of crap disturber. You know what I mean? But like I known him for years and spent time and hung out with him, so I know a different side of him. So it's like that. I think that's the kind of thing that's kind of interesting when you tell a story. So it's like, or you do a lot of research and like investigate and spy on him like a weirdo and find out all this weird information on him. I'd rather capture the moment now. Yeah, see, that's pretty cool, eh? You've changed lives, Tara. Oh, thank you, Jamie. It's so kind of you, man. Like, it's always like one or two people that Jamie, like, I meet someone on a boat ramp, or I even met, like I said in one of my videos, I met a waitress and she freaked out at this restaurant on Lake Simcoe and just loved my video. I even posted in a while, and I'm like, man. So it's like, yeah, those couple people is like you see their passion. It's like, yeah, kind of maybe got something, and it's nice that you're able to make people happy. You know what I mean? Um, you need to come. Yeah, I need to come ice fishing with you, Clay. Let me know when I can do it. I want to do like a rotation. Um, we got to figure out a time because I want to figure out a rotation where I can like. I think, yeah, I want to go ice fishing with the polar bear, and I think I could do a really good interview. I'm getting better at it now, Clay. Getting better at it, and we'll do it in real polar bear settings. You know what I mean? AP kind of was a good idea if you saw that last one. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna go down to my pond on my property or it's part of the estate. And we went down, and he's like, he was so smart. He's like, just casting, and we're changing the scenery, and we're just talking in a free environment. So like, I think that's really a good one. We could be ice fishing with the polar bear as we're talking, and maybe a flag goes up, maybe it doesn't. But yeah, maybe I got to drink some moonshine with him a couple of days to get the right interview with him. And I feel like the J one, we did a good one, but that was just like off the cuff and let's try this. And then it did well. But it's like, man, I didn't know like we could have dug in so much more on so many things. But like we did a good one, but I think we could have done way better. So it's good that I think we got something in those trees. And I like I like people, and I like talking. I like telling a story. I'm a natural storyteller. Maybe it's my hip hop background, like love hip hop, and it's always a story in what you see. And that's when I heard in the country music was kind of like weird. I was kind of learning to like country music from APs, because it was kind of storytelling as well and what they see, and this is how it is. Happy New Year's, Mike Roberts. Let's go, buddy. Kampai to you. Kampai. Um, and always hook them up with a limit, monster size fish or both. I don't know what that's. Jay's interview made you look so unscuffed and so profound. What? I didn't want that. We never want that. See, it was too clean. You know what it was? It was Jimmy's camera. Jimmy's cameraman was shooting with like a $10,000 camera, so it like just changed everything. It's funny, eh? If I put like some money into a camera, if I could afford to, yeah, maybe just be like unscuffed, and the whole channel would like get like a makeover. Maybe it would do well. Happy New Year, Oscar. Oscar, I'm slurring words now. Oscar, that was for you. Kampai. Happy New Year. Any goals for 2024, Oscar? Um, I would like to hear that. Mike Roberts. You know who Mike Roberts is? He's Timmy T. He's in our channel. If you ever see our channel, Mantronic, he's in one of the bids where we go pike fishing. He's also in a perch video when my trailer wheel falls off, you know? Haha, the video quality was good, but you question and speech were on point. Yeah, that's because I edited it to a T. Colorado Fisher, $7. Let's go. I'll drink to that. Happy New Year. Oh, I can't show my apple juice on TV, can I? Or are we on the internet? Kampai. You know what? You and Mantronic need to do another vid. Yes, we do, McLove. It's Mantronic and his brother Babytronic. Hilarious guys. Just loving rolling with them. And Mantronic doesn't even like to watch the vids. He won't even watch the vid if he's in it. And I'm like, yo, this guy's so good in vids. He's hilarious. The tip and launch enforced parking and launch fees in the winter. Where's tip and launch? I don't know tip and launch. About how much a shot costs. Yeah, thanks, Colorado. Thank you so much, man. Cheers, brother. So, Felipe Lopez is spec fishing somewhere, and he's like, this lake's normally loaded. He's been out there for 2 days and has not caught any fish. Any advice for Felipe Lopez? He just texted me. The Berry Main Lakefront. Oh, that one. That launch is crazy. Yeah, they enforce it heavy, bro. No, in the winter they don't. I think the winter you might be okay. I think after like December or sometime in like December, they open it. So you might be okay, Jamie. You know what I mean? I think you're good. Am I correct? Does anyone else have any information for him on that? The launch? I think he's all right on that. Kampai anyway. Yoroshiku. Banzai. What time is it? Oh yeah, I think around like 7:45 that we're gonna go to we'll go to the video, no? Nate Spates. How much for an apple juice shot? Let's go. $1. $1 minus $1. For no reason at all. Just because you're here and you're Nate Spates and you eat tilapia burgers. Okay. It's all paid. It's paid all year. Yeah, you know what? There's a launch fee, James. I think you pay like $120 and you can pay all year, right? Is that correct? The resident pass, paid parking Berry. You can buy a non-resident pass. I think it's how much is it? Happy Go. We got him in the house. Happy New Year, Happy Go. How is the ice freezing up there? He's got a if you ever want to go ice fishing on Lake Couchiching, he has a phenomenal ice hut rental. There's always fish on his huts, and the ice freezes early. You might even be frozen already. No, Happy Go, my good buddy. He's in the grind. That's a guy. Hey, Happy Go. He's a good guy for the journey. He's in the struggle right now, bro. And we're always talking about it. He's just guiding on Lake Simcoe, and he's just grinding all the time. He's in the grind, bro. He has no kids, but he supports. I think his wife with fishing, and it's not easy. It's not easy. He's one of the real ones, man. But he's doing really good with that Couchiching business. Like I pray that it freezes over early and freezes late and stays frozen late for him because he's got a good little thing going in the winter. It's very good. We're gonna get ice until late January. Yeah, I'm gonna go. No, that's not true, Carlo. Like there's ice already forming on a lot of spots. Like overnight, it doesn't take long. You just need to know those little nooks and crannies that freeze early. And sometimes it's a little further north with smaller lakes or back canals, that sort of thing. You know, you have a kid on the way. Oh, Happy Go! Congratulations! It's going to push you into another gear. But as a fisherman, it's very hard, and it's going to be a struggle. But you'll have another helper, maybe drilling holes for you in a few years. And the other thing is, uh, I think it does push you into another gear. You know, you'll elevate your game when you have that kid. But it's gonna be hard. I ain't gonna lie. But you only got one, man. I had twins. Bro. And look at Eric Hadia. I think he had 3 or 4 kids, and he supported his whole family all on fishing. So no matter what, always got respect for Eric Hadia, man. The guy's like a soldier, bro. Soldier, like, you know that. I always respect those soldiers. And there's other guys out there, like maybe I don't even get along with certain people out there when I think about it. But like I still got respect for them, you know, for what they do. You know, I may not even like them, but I'll have respect for them. Happy Go, I actually like him and I respect him. You know what I mean? I'm funny that way, you know. If I like you, it's kind of forever, you know. If I don't like you, it's kind of forever. I don't know. Congrats, bro. You got 3 boys. We gave it. Oh, you got 3 boys. I wish. You know. I took out these guys fishing, and they're like the boys were like in their 20s to 30s, three sons, and the dad loved the whole family loved to fish. I was like, man, if I had three sons that love to fish, it would be so helpful, man. We could like see that's the positive. If your son likes to fish, my problem with my kids is like they got their own interests. We live in the city, this and that. My son's like a hardcore hockey player. He's like triple A. He might go to the OHL next year. He's going to be in the. They say he's going to go in the first round of the draft. So I don't know. So like he doesn't have time to fish. But like if I had three sons, at least two of them would fish like hardcore at have time. And man, you could like find spots together and say, hey, you go over that way, you go over that way. Man, the damage you could do with like an in-house fishing family would be crazy. Uh, Eric's dad was a fishing guide. I'm sure that had something to do. Oh, was he? Eric's dad was a fishing guide. Really? I never knew that. See, the journey, man. How'd you get started, Eric? He's a good one for the journey. No. Any other ideas? Like, who else should I interview? Like Dave Jentz would even be cool. Just like I don't know these guys. You know what I mean? So it's like I start with the kind of the people I know and then go from there. If you know what I'm saying. Um, do I have any goals for 2024? Yeah, I want to get to 20K this year. I'd like to get to 20K. Bob Azumi would be a great one. I just wished him a Merry Christmas. Talk back and forth for a minute. Yo, Nate Spates, I'm back. $10. That's the most we had all year. Yo, what's that say? Nate Spates. Check out his channel. He's new to YouTube. Are you new to YouTube? I think yeah, I saw it was like fairly new, but the fish were just ginormous. Were you about? Are you in Manitoba, Nate Spates, or Saskatchewan? I'm guessing either or because of the size of the fish. That's a let's celebrate their first super on. Okay, this is so good, man. Only New Year's resolution is we need another 30 hours. Season 3. Did we do 3 seasons? No, 2. With the old cast and some new. Yeah. You know what we need is yeah, Gord Pizer would be good. He must be like 90 years old. He's one of the best writers around, man. I'm telling you, he wrote an article. I did an interview with him once for I don't know, it was Outdoor Ken or Infishman on guiding, and he did an article on my walleye guiding. Oh man, he did such a great article. And the way he wrote, what I told him was really basic, maybe and like not so articulate. And man, he when he wrote it, it was just like, yeah, that's even better than the way I was trying to, the way I was, the way I was thinking it, man. He was like a real good writer, man. Couldn't believe it. Jamie Bruce would be a good one. I keep seeing this Jamie Bruce. Is he a biologist? I know he's a big fisherman. Is he from like Manitoba, Winnipeg? I keep seeing his name a lot, Mike G. Um, he'd be a good one. Yep. Who else? Hey everyone, hope all is well. I grew up on White Lake. Me and my little brother always fish together. See what I mean? It's like that. Man, I wish I had like brothers or like sons. Oh my God, look at this. Where did we get this from? McLovitz, $50. What? This is crazy. We're getting like mad dough, man. McLovitz. This is insane, bro. Thank you so much. What are you supposed to do when someone does that, man? Oh man, McLovitz. Oh, keep new friends, but meet the old. No, meet new friends, but keep the old. New ones are silver, but the old ones are gold. And McLovitz is one of my old friends and clients. We have a lot of fishing memories together. Here's to you, brother. I better drink too, no? Kampai! Is there a Japanese logo here? Can I add Japanese flag there for the kampai? Drink the whole bottle. Arr! It's gonna be a long night. Oh man, dang, right? Unbelievable. $100 for the bottle. Sure, I'll do it. $100 for the bottle. I got children to feed. Oh man, we're going wild, Jimmy Berry. What do I gotta drink now? The bottle or a quarter of the bottle? I'm gonna be on the ground, bud. Happy New Year! Kampai! Let's collab. I'm in Ohio. What do you got in Ohio? Smallies? Rick and Manny province? I'm gonna check out your channel. Remind me. Comment on one of my videos. Check out my channel. I want to check your out. Oh, Lake Erie. Smallies, Wallies, Drum, Big, big walleye, big smallies. Are you still in open water fishing smallies right now? Not Rick and Mandy Province. Still fishing out there? Save up for the new camera gear, Taro. I think so, eh? I think I gotta get a some more fancy stuff going on. I think so. I gotta get more. I gotta get another bottle here. This is crazy. I'll be back. Cast Cray. Okay, I gotta drink mad. Oh, anyway, yeah, we're in Eastern Ontario on the Ottawa Valley. Lots of trout, walleye, and everything you want. Oh yeah, you know, Eastern Valley, Ontario. What area would that be? Because I went to university at Carleton U, so I did fish a lot in that area. Rideau River, Rideau Canal, Calabogie a little bit. Um, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of Gatineau fishing as well. I hope you don't have to be up early tomorrow. Kampai! Happy New Year to you. Where's your drink? No, I don't have to be up early, but I'm not drinking very much because this is very moderate apple juice. But you know it's apple juice because see this red? It's the Asian gene. Come by. Ah, unbelievable. Thank you so much, Jamie Berry, too, man. 25 bucks for Jeremy Berry. Oh man. This is camera money, guys. This is camera money. This drinking money, I'm getting hammered for that camera money. Not getting hammered. Not getting hammered. Just oversaturated with sugar rush from apple juice. Between Manitoba and Lake Winnipeg. Oh, there we go. Did I fish Lake Winnipeg? Yes, I did. Yes, I did fish Lake Winnipeg. I ice fished for greenbacks there. Holy cow. Lake Manitoba. Never fished there, though. What am I drinking? Fermented apple juice, Tony Goodwin. Thank you, Jamie, man. Unbelievable. We got camera money, man. And we got McLovitz, $50. You know what? We're gonna be buying a camera, man. For real. What camera should I get? I think the one that Cast and Conquer was using was pretty hype stuff. We fished the Ottawa Valley. A lot of brown is 6 pounds, 24 inches. The summer is on a small back lake. So you have like browns there on the small back lakes, not just specks and stuff. It's so cool. Those wild browns are like not like lake run browns. They have you ever caught like a 24-inch native brown to a creek? They fight so hard, man. It's crazy. Algonquin. I have Carlo. I have backcountry camped in Algonquin, and I have fished there. And every lake I fished in, it had just smallmouth. Some lakes had tons of dink smallmouth, and some lakes had not that many. North Key Lake had not that many, and just big smallmouth, and like Lakers here and there. But it was like everywhere I went, it was just like smallmouth, smallmouth, smallmouth. Adirondacks, I caught some largemouth in that area, and I caught speckles there as well. Um, you can come up here anytime. I want to do a full episode up north. Sure, brother. Cast cray. Cast cray cray. You cast crayfish, or it's just like your cray cray? Uh, yeah, I'll talk to Jimmy about cameras, but Jimmy's gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna recommend this camera to you, Taro, because I know how you are, because you're too rough and too low tech for this type of camera." If you know what I'm saying. So funny. Um, Jimmy might even have a decent used camera. Yeah, I think he got you know what? Jimmy, you better give me a camera. I'm gonna tell him that. It's like, yo, I didn't even get I get free perch powder from Jimmy. It's time he gives me a camera for that perch powder promo, bro. You know what I mean? I just think it's hilarious. Like I'm just promoting his perch powder because the product is actually good. Number one. Jimmy is my friend, and I think it's hilarious. What I find funny to me, maybe the rest of the world doesn't find funny, but you know what I mean? I think it's funny. Um, Went to Ralph Bice in Algonquin this year. 150 Lakers. My arm. Oh my. See. I don't know how many lakes are in there, Jamie Berry. All I saw was stinking smallmouth. It's not like I don't like smallmouth. It's like, can I see another species, man? You know what I mean? We're up on a 58 homestead near Lanark, trying to become. I know Lanark, self-sufficient. I'm fourth generation Sawyer. I'm always in the bush. Oh, you're a real bushman. Survival. Those are big vids, man. A guy like you would blow up on YouTube. See, my stuff is like too small niche fishing for smallmouth with a drop shot, or like you got to do like bigger scale stuff to really blow up. I think sometimes. So, but it's very time consuming to do that stuff, and I'll be divorced, and my kids will hate their father. But yeah, I got to organize my time better, maybe. And as my channel grows, I'm gonna maybe make some money here and there. It might it might actually I might be able to do more gambly stuff like that, which would be cool. I'd love to do it, you know. Like I had the best time with AP down in the States fishing and just going on the road with them, listening to music and just being a kid again with AP is like really inspirational. Just being around creative people. For me, I like being around creative people. It just like uh inspires you again, you know. What inspires you guys? Like, you know, what inspires you? Like fishing wise, life wise, what kind of music? Is it art? You know what I mean? Like you always have to just talk about fishing all the time too. You know what I mean? Uh went back before day what? Victoria Day. What does that say? Oh, Carlo. You're talking to Carlo. I gotcha. I'll go with just smallies and fall fish. Yeah, fall fish. Those are cool. Like, what's the biggest fall? Have you seen a fall fish? They look like a big river shiner, like massive river shiner. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Was Castle Conquer that cool when you dunked his battery pack? Yeah, yeah. I got my video coming out tonight. He was cool. He dunked my phone in the water, so we were like even, or he was actually negative. You ever have whitefish up there? Oh yeah, whitefish is really good eating. And like, you know what's weird about whitefish? They behave so differently from lake to lake. Just talking to a friend up in Lake Superior, and he catches them like on like little like micro worms, like real worms, like I don't know if they're blood worms that live in the sand sort of thing. If you don't have that on a little like finesse jig in shallow clear water, like you're not catching them. And then like if you do that on Simcoe, you're gonna catch gobies and perch, maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe the odd whitefish, but it's totally different. They're zoned in on goby stuff, and you know, can be so different. So delicious. Only when someone else cooks them. Every time I cook cascade whitefish, they're terrible. It just tastes like dirt. You know what I mean? It's terrible, unbelievable. But when someone else takes that muck out of them, the membrane, and fillets it, and thyme breadcrumb, light fry, oh, pan seared, unbelievable. They don't have to be smoked like everyone thinks, man. They're like one of the best eating. Just when I do it, it sucks. Childhood dreams inspire me. Yeah. What are your childhood dreams? You know, what are your childhood dreams? If you're near the Ottawa area, I can take you on a guided trip sometime. Sounds good, man. And that's browns mostly. Uh, you know what's not delicious? Crappie. Crappie are the best, Carlo. I'm always arguing Carlo about crappie. Crappie are so good. You ever steamed crappie? It's so good, man. You can email me at I'll send my email right here. Um, taro.murata. Here, I'm gonna put my email in there at gmail.com. That's the one that always seems to find me. Family music and not working inspires me, Taro. Family music and not that's good. And how about a little cheers on the side? Here's to you, Jamie Berry, for the $25. Unbelievable, so kind of you. You'll be able to buy an SD card with that, at least, because for the camera that Jimmy's gonna give me for all the perch powder promo. Ridiculous, right? Uh, I'll send you an email. Okay, I'll cheers to that. Kampai! Happy New Year's. Any more New Year's resolutions, man? Uh, I'm. I can take you Brown, Rainbow, Blake, Lakers, Brookies, whatever. Pike, Walleye. Oh, really? Wow. What I want to like, what I want to do, like, I don't know, Canadian campfire catch and cook kind of stuff, maybe. Unreal. What we got going on here? Ah, never listened to your school guidance counselor. She told me there was no money in fishing. I gave my life away to the trades and regret it. I don't know, man. It's a struggle, David. David, it can be so hard and frustrating at times. And it's like, man, if I put this much energy and time into something else, I could be retired by now and like fishing for no reason. I don't know if that's good too, though. Part of the fun is the struggle and the journey. No, I think that's part of it. But it depends on your personality. Like my wife doesn't like that uppity, up down, and like not planning. And oh, I gotta go here and I gotta look in this weed bed over there, and then I gotta go see AP in the United States tomorrow, kind of lifestyle. Happy New Year's! You know what? I gotta get another bottle of apple juice because I'm running out. Email sent. Cash Cray, here's to you. Happy New Year. Gotta get another bottle. You guys gotta give me like 1 minute. Cheers! Oh, I'm back. Oh, hey, what time should we do that? I got the live premiere of the new vid. What time should we do it? What time should we do it? I don't know. Here's to you guys. Happy New Year's. Email sent by Cascade. This is for you, Jesse Fex again. FEX Fex. He's he is a real day one. Gone fishing. This is for you. Kampai from Canada and Japan. This is for you. Here's to you, my friend. Donka Shane, Canada. Yeah, I have been to Japan, Jamie, many times. I wish I had pictures. I'm gonna do. What do you think about this, guys? I think I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna tell like a 1 hour. I don't. Might be boring. I don't know, but I think I got a fun story to tell. I want to do like a 1 hour special, maybe. I don't know, however long it's talk. My journey so far up until now. What do you think about that? Talk about how I grew up in the inner city, fell in love with fishing, blah blah blah, and all the people I met along the way to this point and where I'm at now. I think that I don't know. I think I have something to say. It might be interesting, it might not, but man, have I met a lot of cool people. So at least the people I meet might be cooler than me, so it'll be interesting to them. A bigger audience, you know what I mean? Nick Court, what's going on, baby? You made it. Lucky we didn't shut down, Nick. You know what I mean? Whitefish are neurotic, Nate Spates. Maybe you should just use them for pike bait if it's legal where you live. No, yeah, whitefish are very weird. Uh, it's bizarre. Like, if you ever saw a video with Happy Go Fishing, who's on here right now, they're so particular the way they want something sometimes, and it can change. Like that, the pattern can change, and they zone in a certain way. They can be so particular, and like you can go out in 100 feet of water, and there are different fish than the fish on the shoal in the same lake. So yeah, 100% Nate Spates. Totally with you. They can be stupid and suspended everywhere in the water column, and you can only catch them suspended in certain lakes, and in a lot of lakes you can only catch them on bottom. Go figure. It's so bizarre. You know what I mean? Yeah, Liberty Willie, tell my story. Keep it scuffed. Yeah, I'm just gonna go scruffed. Maybe we'll call it scruffed up. Um, maybe I will. You know what I mean? I think I gotta tell my story. I think it'll be fun the way I tell it anyway. And Cass Craig, good night. Thanks for coming in, man. Yeah, I'm gonna continue for sure, Radford. I think that story might be good though. You know what I mean? Uh, Detroit River Master, the myth, the man. No, man, I'm just a dude, just an average dude, just keeping it real, dog. And Nick Court, I didn't see your Happy New Year earlier. I've been like drinking shots to anyone that says Happy New Year uh, on this live chat. It's crazy. We shut down the live chat. I screwed up totally earlier. I didn't even have one drink, and here I am now. Woo, you know what I mean? And things are going smooth. Unreal. It's like if I drink apple juice when I play pool, I'm actually really good. But if I don't drink apple juice when I play pool, I'm terrible. It's weird. It's like it makes me crooked so that I go straight. So weird. Happy New Year, Johnny. Johnny Hizzo in the house. Uh-oh. That's a drink of fermented apple juice. You can always tell the Asian man by when they drink, many of them, old fermented apple juice, they will turn red. Happy New Year, Luke Tyson. Love that. Are you related to Mike by any chance? Different spelling though. Kung Pai. I can't even say it right anymore. Yeah, I fished in Japan. Going back to Jamie Berry's question, Lake Ashinoko, Lake Kawaguchiko, and Izu Peninsula. Where else did I fish? Yokohama Harbor for sea bass was sick. So I think, yeah, all that stuff I gotta put in this story, man. Like all my fishing experiences. Like, should I break this up into like a series, or it's like I lived in Jamaica for 2 years, which is a big part of my fishing experience as well. When I was a kid, went to school in Jamaica, so that's all part. Like, I think I'm just gonna tell that story of like how fishing just like was a part of my life everywhere I went and all that. You know what I mean? I just don't know if I can do it in 1 hour, or do I do it just like at the right pace? You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm coming down to Windsor in the spring, like March. Detroit River Master. I'll be there in March. If you're still open, if you're by fight. Were you on the island with us, Detroit River Master, that day when we were frying like in the ashes? It was terrible. I'm drinking just fermented apple juice, Nicholas Court. Do you have you ever tried BR heads? No. What are BR heads? What do they look like? Are they for vertical jigging in the Detroit and Current? Um, what's in the menu tonight? Fermented apple juice, Johnny. That's awesome, Taro. Do it up. Yeah. Make it a five-parter. Maybe, yeah. So I have enough to say, you know. I think it'll be fun, honestly. You know what I mean? Met rappers, met like all kinds of people. TTC drivers just as cool as the rappers, you know. Met DMX before. Um, but didn't fish with them, so I don't know if I'd be relevant to the story, but it'd be cool anyway. Off the path, but good. Oh man, that was the most disgusting catch and cook ever. So funny though. Yeah, we burnt it to ashes. Like buddy stepped on our stove, so we couldn't cook it. It was terrible, right? It was terrible. What do we do with these? See these chats? Are we supposed to click? You have given many of the awesome memories in the water. Oh yeah, that's so good. We pin this. We're gonna pin this. I don't even know how to pin that. Anyway, such a nice comment. Pin it. No. Pop out chats. See, I don't even know how to use this. Pop out chat. What's that? Is that a side chat? Oh man, that's so weird. Where do we go? Restore chat. Oh, pop out chat. Oh, oh, you can do a pop out chat over here. So cool. I'm learning this thing very slowly. It's terrible. Tsunami headed to Japan. Oh no! This is for you, Japan. My dad's in Japan right now. Hopefully, he's gonna be okay. Start reading the story, then you'll see how much the timeline will lay out in the video. I guess that makes a lot of sense. Happy go fishing. You know what I mean? Little Yachty. Tsunami hitting Japan. Oh man. I went out Haida Gwaii. Oh, I went there. It was awesome to see you when you were there as well. Oh, I met you there? I met Steven when I was in Haida Gwaii. Were we fishing together on the same boat? Were you our guide? Is that a real alcoholic drink? Nope. It's just some fermented apple juice boxes, Allen's. They have wings on them, and you can walk the dog subsurface. Oh, the jigs? Are they like a saltwater? Oh man, who makes it? How about the lunch, man? I like the idea of that. Anyway, what time is it? Oh, yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna do this maybe another 15 minutes. I'm having too much fun tonight. Maybe it's the apple juice. Happy New Year's! Wu Tang! Killer bees on the swarm. Okay, this is for you. This is for you, Michael Cuzio. And we gotta do one for the ODB. This is for you, ODB. We love you. One of the best performers. I saw him in Amsterdam perform live. One of the best performers you will ever see in your lifetime. Yes, Carlo, there's some new stuff going on. Rumscup, and a new concept, and a new movement, and a new direction. Good things are on the way. RIPODB, Jamie Berry. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it fermented. Happy New Year, ODB, if you're up there. Anyone see the ODB doc after he got out of prison? Man, he had a rough ride. He had some bad luck, bro. It's like, man, he didn't deserve any of that. He got picked on in prison too. It was terrible. It screwed him up. He never came out right. After he got out, he wasn't the same. What kind of fish did I catch in Jamaica? I caught a lot of snapper. A lot of this one fish is like red. They call it Antonio fish there. It had like yellow. It was red body. It looked like a snapper, but it wasn't. Had a big yellow eye. But they called it. They had nicknames for everything. A grouper in Jamaica was called a butterfish. So they called it a butterfish, depending on what area you're from. So kingfish, yes, we caught kingfish. Um, jackfish. You know, those needlefish, we used to catch those skinny needlefish, but I don't know if we ever ate those. But we used to eat like all kinds of snapper, grouper, parrotfish. Caught a lot of parrotfish. What else did we catch? Ah, man, I'm trying to think. A barracuda. There's a lot of sea snake there. You got to be careful. Conch, conch shell stinks when they cook it, but it actually doesn't taste too bad, you know. And a lot of hermit crab. Hermit crab. They live in the shells. We used to use that for bait. So we used to go to the island, Navy Island, another island near the Blue Lagoon. I forgot the name of this one island. This guy Neville and I used to go there, and we used to catch hermit crab. Fill a can up with these hermit crabs. You take the crabs out of the shell and use the tail as bait. We used to use hand lines. It's crazy. And once we got out that hermit crab, um, Neville would go down, and I would stand on the rafts. They didn't have boats. Neville was the only one of the only Jamaican fishermen that could fish. He was a friend of mine. He'd stand on the raft. I would stand on the raft, and I would see lobsters or fish, and I would tell him over there, and he would go down there and spear them. And the spear guns weren't like a proper gun; it was like a rubber band with a spear in your arm, and it's crazy. So, yeah, but he did. Once we got up, he was like better than the other fishermen because he was one of the only guys who could swim, which is really weird. So he could like use the bait and then also spear, in deep water. He was really good at diving. You have the holy grail fish you've always wanted to catch. No, there's never a fish that you haven't caught. There's always one bigger. There's always one better. Holy grail fish is over 23-pound walleye. The biggest walleye I've ever caught is 16 pounds 10 ounces, and that's a monster. Biggest one I've ever seen with my own eye, 17 pounds 2 ounces. So 23-pound walleye. Oh man, like I know it's out there. I just never seen one with my own eyes. Chris McQuaig, you know what I mean? Crazy, right? Um, Kingfish, yeah, I love kingfish. Jamaican food is phenomenal. If you ever been to Jamaica, the food is like if you eat fruit produce there, like an orange is not like an orange. It's not like a normal orange. It's crazy. Uh, that's a huge walleye, Jeremy Berry, and a 45 inch. Where'd you get the 45-inch pike? Where did you get that, man? That's a monster. I never caught a 45-inch pike in my life, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Thanks for the shout out. You're the best. Oh, no problem, Mike. I'm gonna put up this. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna put up this. Do you have that? Can I put this up in the chat? No, I can't. Restore chat. Pop out chat. Yeah, I'm gonna put up this thing here. Okay, here. I'm gonna put up this. I'm gonna copy this link and put this up in here. We're gonna go to a live video soon, eh? When should I put this up? Okay, here's the link. Here's the link, guys. And then we're gonna go live. We're gonna do our premiere. We did a collab, Cast and Conquer and I. My version's very different than his. Some of the stuff overlaps. So we did that. Is that the link there? Okay, I'm gonna go on my phone right now. If I can do this, it'll be good. Okay, I'm gonna go to my live. This is what I always struggle with, man. It's so terrible. We're gonna do an instant premiere, correct? Correct, Amundo? For my day ones, Jamie Berry, that's you, dog. Uh, edit video. We're gonna go. I'm gonna put this on. What time? What time should we do this? Public schedule. Let's do it for 8 o'clock. Yeah. I'm gonna set this to 8 o'clock, January 1st. Okay. 8 p.m. Okay, set as premiere. Yep. Okay, we're gonna do it for 8 p.m. guys. Yeah, you feel me? And when it gets to like, I guess 7:59, we'll put it up there. So yeah, 8 p.m. We'll go to the instant premiere. Hope you like this one. It's real. We tested out the deeper sonar on some micro thin ice. Thank you to Andrew Walker, Cast and Conquer. I called him up. I needed that ice. Had to do a bid for deeper sonar testing their product. They want me to do that, so I did it. And oh man, thank you, Tony Rudolph. Word, Tony Rudolph, 100 hearts. And my girl likes to party all the time. Unreal. Fermented. Is apple juice naturally fermented in your basement? Yes, and it's also in my live well. Johnny Harris actually left his coffee. Was it like a coffee thermos in my boat? And a year later, he pulled it out of my. It's hilarious, true story. I'm a storyteller, but this is real. He pulled his thermos out of my boat a year later. We turned the lid off, and smoke came out like a genie. It was hilarious. So yes, everything around me seems to get fermented. Johnny Harris. Am I heading to the Toronto Fishing and Boat Show? Yeah, I might. This year I might do that. I think I should go. Yeah, Deeper is paying me to do ads on Instagram. It's like not ads, like little how to use and all this kind of stuff. But it's legit good. Honestly, I wouldn't have used it if I didn't think it was going to be good. Yeah, smoke came out of that thing, Johnny. Insane, bro. Right? Insane, bro. Yeah. So yeah, um, and they're really a great company to work with, believe it or not. So really happy with the Deeper Sonar product and working with them. So good. But legit, you know. But I always tell it like it is. I'm not gonna say that it's better than LiveScope. It's a $500 product, the one I'm using. LiveScope's a $3,000 product. It's like comparing apples and oranges. But you know, there is a time and place for both. Almost, you know what? The more fishing gear, the better. That's just it. Sometimes it makes you crazy though, too much. You let the genie out of the bottle. Make a wish. Happy New Year, guys. Yes, Johnny Harris. We let his genie out of a smoke bottle, and yeah, let's make a wish for Happy New Year's today. This is for you guys. I'm gonna make a any wish you have. This drink is gonna make it come true. All right, it's for you guys, my day ones who shows up every week. You know what I mean? It's the same people. We have a few new guys here and there. It's so weird that I screwed up the live chat and I put a link out to like just random people. You know what I'm saying? And they might not have got it. And then all the day ones come back and find it, even though I shut down the original live chat. Is it for a reason? Maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe it's to let me grow on this live chat thing so I can figure out all these doohickeys. Like I screw it up. It's like only the day ones would know how bad I am at this and how much I screwed up. Cheers, Johnny. This is to you. Boy, I got to go to this live video in like 2 minutes because otherwise I'm not going to make it out of here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Billy G? Oh, man. It's been good. Here's to another great year of fishing family fun, man. Amen, brother. Amen. Jamie Berry, my day one, my guy, my man. Party all the time. Let's go. Okay, like in 2 minutes, yeah, we're gonna go here. Yeah? I probably screwed it up though. Maybe it won't like remember that one time I put up a vid up, it wasn't a live premiere and we couldn't talk anymore? I didn't like that. Yeah, Carlo, my brother. Love this guy. Let me tell you a story about Carlo quickly. I went to a boat ramp this year and they said they have a lock on this boat ramp. And I know the lady. And I said, hey, can you leave that lock off? I got people in the States. Like, I'm going to come back in the dark. She said, yeah, I'll leave it. We'll fake lock it. She locked me in and I had to work the next morning. Carlo, my guy, I called him. He's a tow truck guy. Called him 2 minutes over there, helped me get that lock off, clipped it up. We put a new lock back on. We're good. And man, got me to work. My brother, you know what I mean? Enough respect. Never gonna forget that. Never forget those people that help you, man. You know what I mean? It's like, man, you always gotta appreciate that. New Year, I want all of y'all to appreciate someone that helped you and remember your roots. Even if you're doing so well right now, we're so bad right now. Just keep it the same, man, and remember those. You know what I mean? Your day ones, always. If I get so big and I don't even talk to you guys anymore, I give you permission to come over here and slap me silly. You know what I mean? Slap me silly and tell me to wake up. Straight goods. Uh, Mild weather fish will be higher up in the slopes and islands with the weed growth. Yeah, weed growth. I like always like weed growth early in the year. Like that's why I like early springs. If I got good weed line forming early and clean lines, the year's always good for me, man. Nate Spades, thank you, brother. Thanks for coming in, man. Always, always. Off to dinner with the in-laws. You got to do that family balance. You got to catch big pike, but you also got to take time for your family. That's just my 2 cents, brother. I've seen a lot of guys come and go, and life screwed up by fishing in ways because they weren't um, taking care of the family at the same time, man. You got to take care of your own, take care of your family too, man. It's not just fishing, man. Like you want to be good at fishing, you got to take care of stuff too. You know what I mean? In my opinion, and be happy. You know, to me, happiness is that um, your family sees you as someone they could trust and rely on, and also, you know, if you can't do that, it's like, man, I don't know if anything's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Weed lines, weed lines growing early are so good. Oh, let's go to the live chat. Let's go. It's premiering now. Oh no! See you soon, guys. So dumb. Had too much fun tonight. Maybe it was the Maybe it was the, you know, apple juice. Let's go to the premiere. Let's go.